One of the older Rabbonim in Miami was Rabbi Stern, Shmuel Tuvia Stern. He was a big Talmud Chacham, and he had a relationship with the Rebbe, and he had a lot of correspondence with the Rebbe. The Rebbe wrote to him letters concerning very important matters. Negei the Shchuna of Crown Heights. The Rebbe wrote to him Benegei Miu Yehudi, a long letter. The Rebbe wrote to him Benegei not giving back Kshtochim, a letter. The Rebbe wrote to him about the inyan of mikvahs, especially about the mikveh in Miami. All kinds of inyanim that the Rebbe wrote to him. But I want to tell over is something about a letter that the Rebbe wrote to him, dated Chof Aleph Tammuz, Tovshin Mem Beis. And the story behind it is that at that time there was some kind of politics here in Miami concerning Rabbi Stern, that some Rabbonim didn't agree with some of the things that he was doing and that he said. So in Mela there was all kinds of politics. At that time, we made a kinus Torah here where we invited Rabbonim to come and speak Divrei Torah, Chidush Torah. And I had a dilemma. I didn't know what to do. Other Rabbonim did not agree with Rabbi Stern, so if I would call Rabbi Stern, they probably would not come. And not to call him is a problem, so I didn't know. Anyway, the decision was, Sheva al Taisa Odiv, don't do anything. So I actually did not invite him. Not because I wanted to not invite him, but I thought that was the better of the two things, not to invite him. So L'Poel, I did not invite him. A while later, after that, not long after that, he calls me and he says, I would like you to come over to my house. I would like to show you something. So I came over to his house, and he takes out a letter from the Rebbe that he just got, dated, as I said, Chof Aleph Tammuz Tovshim Mem Beis, written to him. And the Rebbe writes a pretty big title, Harav Hagon, Vosik V'chosit, Isherei Elikim, Tzanem Ola Safre, Rav Polim, V'chulum, Hur, Shmuel, Tuvia, Sheyichishten, Sholom Avrocha. This is what the Rebbe writes. Ma'asher ani kabolos michtav kveiterosem Yud Gimel Tammuz. I am acknowledging receiving your letter that you sent from the 13th day of Tammuz. And then he writes, Umuvon, it's understood, Asher nifleisi plio g'delo, that I wondered, a great wonder. And then the Rebbe with his Ksav Keinish writes, Vitzar, and pain that I had, al teichana michtov, on the contents of the letter that you wrote. And he told me what he wrote. He wrote to the Rebbe complaining why I didn't invite him to the Kinus Torah. So the Rebbe continues and writes, For sure, there was some kind of mix-up here, and some kind of misunderstanding, etc. The Rebbe writes, I hope, that by the time you receive this letter of mine, the inyonim already straightened out. And then the Rebbe writes, this is also the inyan of these days of the 3 weeks, that their purpose is kiruv, closeness, and avas Yisrael, till love for no reason. In order to the reason for the golis, and these days should be changed over very, very soon, to happy days and yomim tevim. And then the letter continues typed to covered with Vrocha, and the Rebbe adds with his Ksav Yad Kodesh, Lahatzlocha ba'avidose hagdesha, and the Rebbe's signature. So here the Rebbe writes clearly that he was not happy with the fact that he was not invited, and the Rebbe writes that he had tsar. He wrote the word tsar with his handwriting. So obviously I apologized to him, and I said I didn't mean anything. And then from then on, our yachas continued very good. The truth is, our yachas was very good the whole time. But just at that little period, this was this problem. And after the Rebbe wrote this letter that he has tsar for this inyan that happened that he wrote, and for sure he says there was some kind of mix-up, and ihavana, there was some kind of misunderstanding, v'chulu. So obviously from then on, our yachas became even better. And from then on, whenever we had anything, we invited him, etc., etc.